Welcome everyone as we continue our path to Google certification. Make sure you have this bit.ly copied down. It's bit.ly/path to GC1. Even better, once you open it up, come up, find the title next to the star and click a drive icon with a plus sign that will be located right here. This will add this slide deck to your Google Drive. That way you are getting our updates. Every time we add a session, we add it directly to this slide deck. So I'm going to scroll all the way to the bottom, and today's session is on YouTube. Don't forget that each one of these skills is hyperlinked to step-by-step directions. So if you need to remember how to share a playlist after our session is over, just come on in, click on it, and it will open up step-by-step directions for you. So just remember that that resource is there. So today we are taking a look at YouTube, and a good way to kick us off is to show you the very first YouTube video, because I know this is going to be the most exciting part of your day. Get ready for it.
Alright, so here we are, one of the elephants. Cool thing about these guys is that they have really long trunks, and that's cool. And that's pretty much all there is to say.
So what did you think? I told you it was pretty exciting, right? Well, the good news is our videos are getting much more exciting every single day. Just a couple of fun facts. Did you know that YouTube was founded in 2005 by 3 PayPal employees? You saw one of them in that very first video. Google bought YouTube in 2006, and it is the second largest search engine behind Google. I can't believe that it first began as a video dating service, and I'm glad it strayed away from that. I want you to look at the next 2 facts. There are over 300 hours of content uploaded to YouTube every single minute. 300 hours every minute, and over 400 tweets per minute contain a YouTube link, with over more than 1 billion users. Some more facts I thought you might be interested in. Did you know in an average month, 8 out of 10 12 to 49-year-olds watch YouTube? And in 2015, that age group spent 4% less time watching TV, while YouTube went up 74%. Look at this one. 81% of US parents use YouTube to find content for their children. And you know, I bet that percentage has gone up during our time, during our NTI time. I know I have had to get on YouTube to find out how to do lots of calculus problems. You know, speaking of, over half of YouTube users use the site to work out how to do things they've never done before. We all do it. For example, I'm going to use it tonight to find a recipe to make chicken and dumplings. It's a great way for us to learn. Think about the power of pause, or the term rewindable learning. We all do it. We get on, we watch it up to a point, we pause it, then we do the next step. We watch the next step, then we pause it, and we do the next step. And if we don't get it, we have the ability to rewind and work at our own pace and watch parts that we need to over and over. So YouTube videos can be a very beneficial way of learning. Let's check it out. Back on our slide deck, I have linked a document for you that is geared towards Fayette County teachers and how to set up their YouTube channel. Every teacher and every student in Fayette County already has a YouTube account associated with your login. Since I am already logged into mine, I just took some quick screenshots of a friend's account that will walk you through step by step. First of all, you go to YouTube. You can either type in youtube.com or click on the waffle to locate the app. Next, you'll click on sign in, and then you're going to sign in using your Fayette County credentials. Click on create a channel, and then get started. The next option, you are going to be using your own name. We are not going to be creating a custom channel, so select use your own name. And it's optional if you would like to upload a profile picture or a Bitmoji. Otherwise, it will just use your first initial. Next, you will click on Approve. This way, your channel is available to all students in Fayette County. And now you're ready to upload a video to your own channel if you wish. You will always access your channel by coming back to youtube.com or from the waffle and clicking on your profile picture in the right-hand corner. Please make sure to do this, especially if you are using a personal Gmail account, so you can always click on your photo and make sure you are logged in with the correct account. So I'm going to jump into the app now. Waffle, click on YouTube, and here we are. So once we're here, we're ready to search. Maybe you want to search for a video that is in your content area. Perhaps you're teaching fractions today, and you want to find some videos that go along with it. Look at all of these videos. There are thousands and thousands for fractions. I'm going to go ahead and open one up. Wow, this one has 101,000 views, and I can tell it was updated a year ago. And notice I'm seeing the description underneath. So I'm going to open it up and just take a quick peek. So a couple of things while we're on this screen. I can tell, here's my play, I can fast forward to the next video, change my volume. I can see this video is 4 minutes and 10 seconds long. I have the ability to turn on closed captioning for this video while it's playing. Love that. I have some additional settings which we'll look at later on. I can put this in theater mode. I could airstream this to another device, such as a smart television, or make it full screen. If I look underneath right now, it says video not approved for Fayette.kyschools.us. This is an important thing to notice because we have the setting turned on in our FCPS domain that every video has to be approved before students can watch it. So if you have assigned a video to your students and they're saying, hey, I just have a screen or it's not loading, this is 99% of the time why. So what you can do, don't panic, don't feel like you have to call the help desk yet. Just jump on, watch the entire video. And I do mean the entire video all the way from start to finish. And if it is appropriate for students, you have the power to click approve. I have watched this video all the way through, so I'm going to go ahead and approve this. So you will now see it is approved for all students. High school teachers, it's okay if you've watched a video and feel like it is appropriate for your students. Our elementary filters are different and would catch anything. So other things, you'll notice that over to the right hand side, we do get related videos. Videos that are suggested based upon what I'm watching. I always caution teachers to be careful with this when using YouTube with their students because sometimes these videos are not what they need to see next. And we have talked about all kinds of ways to prevent that from happening. Maybe show a video with inside Google Slides or with inside a Google form or inside of a Google site where you are stripping out the advertisements and the suggested videos. So now that I've found this video, I want to go back and maybe do another search. Because the choices can a lot of times be overwhelming. Let's say that I'm teaching a video about the planet or need to find a video about planets. Wow, check this out. I can tell that these top two videos are live now. So someone is doing a live stream and I can even tell how many people are watching that live stream. Pretty cool. So with my other videos, look at this. I mean, I could spend hours and hours and hours searching for content. In science especially, I want to make sure it is current and has happened very recent. So maybe I want to filter my options. So you have the ability to do this advanced search. Once you type in the search terms, then you'll see filter. And look at all of these different ways I can filter my results by upload date. I have last hour, today, this week, this month, and this year. So with science especially, or technology, or maybe medicine, I really want to make sure I'm getting up-to-date information. I don't want to look at a video from maybe 10 years ago. Another way I could filter is by type. So maybe I want to only look for a video, or maybe I want to look for an entire playlist that might be applicable to a content. So I want to look for a playlist. I could also look for movies or shows. I can also filter by duration. So maybe you're looking for a short video that's less than 4 minutes to keep the attention of your students. Or maybe you want a longer video. So you have that option. This is really fun. I can filter by live videos, 4K videos, HD. I can filter videos that only have closed captioning or that have been licensed under Creative Commons. Videos maybe that I've purchased myself by location. These are really fun. So I wanted to share these with you, like 360 videos or VR or 3D videos. Check this out. If I look in 360, this is one that was actually created in Minecraft Fun, but I can actually go in and look at what I get a 360 degree view. Now fast forward in a little bit. When I hit play, I now have the ability to click down with my mouse, move around, and get a 360 view. Sometimes you might even see an icon in the bottom right hand corner where your screen is split, meaning that this video can be viewed inside of Google Cardboard or another type of VR glasses. So remember, I just did that by typing in a search term and then filtering it, and then choosing either 360, or you can also find 3D videos. So these are the options over here. Let's check out Breakfast with a Tiger. Wow, he's coming very close. I don't think I really would want to turn my back on him, but I could get a 360 or a 3D view. So maybe I want to create a collection of fraction videos with my students, or maybe I'm talking about animal habitats and I want to locate a video or a collection of videos for them. Instead of just linking them one by one, so maybe I want to create a unit of study for my students. Maybe it's a series of fraction videos that would walk them through the content step by step. Or maybe I'm doing an animal study and I want to make a collection of videos for them to watch. If you open up a video, any video in YouTube, underneath you will see this icon that says Add To. It has a plus sign. When I click that, it's going to give me the ability to add this video to a playlist. I could add it to watch later. I'll show you where to locate that in a second. That's automatically generated by YouTube. So you can put videos here that you want to come back and watch. You can see all of the other YouTube playlists that I've made. Maybe I want to create a new one called Animal Habitats. And notice I have the ability to make my playlist public unlisted, meaning only people I share the link with can see it, or private, meaning only I can see it. So I'll make this one public for today and hit create. Again, I can do this with any video. I just open it up, go underneath the video, look for the plus sign and the words Add To. And then I can continue to add videos to my playlist. Now I'm running through these quickly. Don't forget, you have to watch every video in its entirety before you can approve that for Fayette County use. So I've added 2 videos to my animal habitat playlist. To find my playlist, I'm going to click on, in the left-hand corner, the 3 lines. And notice this is my YouTube menu, a great place to come. For example, I can go to home from here. I can go to my channel, things I've collected, my playlist, my history. I can see videos that are trending, what's popular, what's everybody watching right now. I can see videos I've subscribed to. Oh, let's talk about that while we're here. If you notice that you are visiting a channel a lot, or you like everything that's there and you want to be notified or find them easily, you can click the subscribe button and you will get notifications. If you would like, you can turn that on to get an email notification every time they add a new video, or any channel you have subscribed to will show up here. If you want to practice that, I recommend you go to our FCPS OIT channel and subscribe. That way you will get all of our videos as we add a new one to our collection. Plus you can find them easy. The next one's all about YouTube TV. We're going to skip that for today. Under library, you can see I can go back to all of my history videos I've looked at recently. And then I'm going to see my Watch Later tab. Remember I pointed that out earlier to you. And then I can click on Show More and see all of my playlists. Here they are. Notice they have that same icon, the 3 lines with the plus sign. So here is my Animal Habitats playlist that I created earlier. So if I open my playlist up, I have the option to do some editing in here. I could change the title of this. Maybe I want this to be Animal Habitats for 3rd grade. So notice I just clicked on that pencil and it let me edit. I can choose, if I want that playlist to be public or unlisted. I could even give it a description. My 3rd grade students, and I can save that. A couple of other things I can do is I can shuffle the playlist up. Speaking of, if you're doing a unit of study, perhaps on fractions or calculus, as I mentioned earlier, you can actually click and drag and put these videos in any order you want. So that's the order they would appear and play if I were to click play all. From here, notice I have this little arrow. This quickly gives me the URL, the link to my playlist. So I could copy this and then turn around and put it in Facebook or on Twitter, if your students use those. I could put them in Google Classroom or in Canvas or send it out through Remind. I also have the capability to email from here. Now I don't have my email set up to this right now, but in a perfect world you could email it directly from within YouTube. Or I could copy this and open up Outlook and send it to my students as well. So again, to share, open up the playlist and find the share icon. You can also come to the top in the URL and just copy that link once your playlist is open, and that would take people there as well. Think about the power of this. This is a great way to share learning with your students. They could work at their own pace. A great way to share. Not only can you create playlists, but you can even search for playlists. So maybe I want to come up and search for fraction playlist. Remember, you can also use the filter for this as well. But this is just a quick way to do it. So I can see all of these different playlists that other people have shared and made public. When I open up one of these, I can tell this one has 8 videos. I can view the full playlist. I can look at these. Notice I can't edit because I did not create this. But this is a good starting point. Maybe I want to open these up and add them, pick and choose, and add some to my own playlist. Or I can share this playlist exactly how I did my own. So there are a lot out there that already exist, and I recommend you search and check them out. Somebody else has done a lot of the work, so you can take it and use it as well. Don't forget, if I were to check on this user, Math Antics, and I loved their work and I wanted to find it easily, I can also subscribe to their channel and then find those up in my subscriptions. So now that we have practiced searching for videos and filtering them, subscribing to channels, and creating playlists, you might want to upload your own videos that you have created. And I can do this in a couple of different ways. The easiest is to click on this little camera up here in the right hand corner with the plus sign. If I click on the plus sign, I have two options. I can go live and do a live stream, which we'll talk about in a later session, or I can upload my video from here. YouTube makes it so easy. This is going to take me into YouTube Studio, which I'll show you how to access again later on for editing. Notice from here I can drag and drop my video onto the screen, or I can select it to find one that's on my computer currently. So here's just a quick video, should upload pretty fast. And then now I can add in some details. So I can give this a name, a title, and the more specific you can be on these, the better. The same for the description. I'm just doing a quick little description since I'm just demonstrating and I'm going to delete this from my channel. Next, I have the option to add a thumbnail. This is what's going to show on YouTube. So you do want a good thumbnail that will draw attention and make it easy to stand out. So I just have this screenshot of this, and I can tell what it's going to look like. Notice from here I can copy the video where this is going to become live, or I could wait for it to process and copy from there. I could add this to a playlist from here. Maybe it's one I've already created. It doesn't really go with my animal habitats. I'll just put it on my testing playlist for now. Again, this makes it easy for your students to find those collections. The next one is the audience. Choose whether it's being made for kids or not. And this is important because this goes along with our COPA laws and other laws. And so it will personalize ads and notifications. And so this is going to help keep your kids safe for what they see. So they should not get links to other videos or that are inappropriate or ads. So go ahead and mark that, and then I'm going to click next. I can add end screens if I want and cards. We'll talk about that in a more advanced session. So again, I can choose, do I want this private or unlisted, which I use a lot, meaning anyone with the link can see the video. Or do I want it public where anybody can see it? You can also schedule this. So let's say you're creating lessons for Monday through Friday, but you want them to appear at 8 o'clock that morning. You can schedule that ahead of time. So they'll just magically appear and you don't have to set your alarm so early. So for now, I'll just keep this as private and save. And so this will take a little bit of time to render, and you can just try clicking on it, opening it up, and then it will tell you when it's ready. So it's pretty easy to create and upload your own videos. So I'm going to go back to just YouTube for a second because I want to show you how you can go back into these videos that you've added and edit them at any time or manage them. So if I just go back to youtube.com at any time, and I'm going to click on my profile picture in the top right hand corner as soon as it loads. Okay, and once I click on that, I do get different options, and feel free to play with these. They're just some ways to customize and make it all about you, but I can open YouTube Studio. So YouTube Studio is the way to find the videos the content you have created and uploaded. Here's my dashboard, so you can see, you can upload videos from here as well. You can see how many subscribers you have. Wow, I'm getting up there. I don't use this channel, thank goodness. I use our OIT one. I can find out things that are new. I can get tutorials, but here are the things I have created. Here are the playlists I've created. So you can open those up from here, or I can open up my videos. So again, this is the manager, so I can see, turn off the visibility or turn that on. any restrictions, the date they were uploaded, how many views that they have received, if I have any comments, or how many likes and dislikes that I have. And so those are all of our skills that we have visited today. I want to remind you back on our slide deck, this bit.ly, that you can come back and visit and go to any of these links to find out step-by-step directions, or re-watch this video, which will be located on our NTI site, as well as our FCPS OIT channel. So go ahead and like and subscribe to those channels and videos as well. Remember, I have 2 documents at the bottom that are linked for you. One, it will quickly walk you through on how to set up your channel, and the second are just tips and tricks for all things YouTube. There is a practice task over on the side, so if you're planning on taking the certification, you can walk through all of these practice tasks just to help you remember how to use the tools. The most important thing, though, is to really use them. Use them for yourself, use them with your students, and you will quickly see how beneficial they are. If you have questions, please feel free to email me, reach out to me, or jump on our Zoom office hours every day, and we are here to help. If you have any questions, please type those in the chat box, and I'll also hang around for a few minutes. Thank you all so much for joining and for all of your participation in the chat box. I appreciate it.